What's up, guys? Welcome back to Sky Factory here on the channel, episode 41. Super excited to be hopping back in today. Guys, we have a big one planned. As you can tell by the title, we are stepping up our Wither Farm game to a whole new level. I've been playing around with stuff, and I figured out how to completely automate it. I've been playing in my test creative world, and I have already made sure that everything works. All we have to do is put it together. First things first is we need to explore our updates. So over here, our house used to be here. Now a little grass area. Can't remember if I showed this off or not. But basically that's eventually going to evolve into a tree farm with multiple places set up instead of what I had last time. I extended this a little bit. This will probably extend out into a little bit more of an open plains type area. Just haven't gotten to it yet. I feel like I may have went over that. I'm not sure. The biggest addition though is the completion, it's never really complete, and really it's actually not complete, of the house. Check it out. Also, I don't actually know if I showed off any of this. We now have the bridge over to the dragons, which is really cool. I'm a fan of the design. Let me know your thoughts on it in the comment down below. We have a pathway, so this is just grass path. You take a shovel, not your all-in-one because it hose, but take a shovel and right-click and it does this. This is from vanilla Minecraft. And then the full house. All I'm missing for exteriors is the top of this. I played around with a couple of different designs. Couldn't figure out what I liked. Also not sure if I even like the ones on the side just yet. They feel just a little bit too tiny for me. But each of them rocking a banner. We'll definitely be decking out this place with a lot more banners. But I'll actually show you guys inside as I have done a little bit of work in here. So when you first come inside, directly to the left is the bedroom. All it's got right now is beds and our white ender chest, which is what our ender pouch is set up to. This is just quickly to get to the bed. We'll have other stuff there. And then on this side, this is where we have our entire refined storage area set up. I definitely do want to increase this area with a ton of disk drives so that way we have a ton of refined storage space. Nothing else in this room except for the Deco Craft bench. I don't think I've showed off any Deco Craft. Pretty easy to craft bench. Actually, yeah, I have showed it off a little bit with the library. So you guys kind of have an idea for how DecoCraft already works with the dye. You come in here and you just craft stuff. It only costs a dye to craft it. So I've made some stuff. So in here, this is our living room. If you come straight in from the doors, you have the living room right here. We have our sectional where we can sit and watch TV and play our Nintendo Wii, because that's the best we can do. And then we have our little end table with a lamp on it. Oh, whoa! I was about to say, man, I wish this actually gave light. It totally actually gives light. That is amazing. And then another little armchair. Right over here, we have our computer set up. I like to imagine this is my Twitch chat, and I'm streaming. That's what I like to imagine this is, even though I assume this is just like coding random nonsense. Our keyboard and then our PC, which is really good at cable management. That's why you can't even see it. Over here is our kitchen, fully stocked, refrigerator, stove, microwave, glassware, some knives. Also, all these cabinets can totally hold stuff. So we'll probably eventually have some actual food stuff in here. Oh, I didn't even notice that there's a cake inside the oven. That's awesome. Can't do anything with it, but it's there. That's pretty cool. And the refrigerator holds a bunch of stuff too. Is this dual-sided? No, it's just one big one. And then there's a broom closet right there. It also holds stuff. Nothing's in it. Upstairs, we come up here. Branch stuff. I haven't done anything with this area, just kind of laying out stuff. Don't even know what I want to do with it. Let me know in the comments what you think I should do with it. 2 areas on each side, and then these will go up to the towers. There'll be like a little lookout area. Might set up a little potion area stuff there. So anyway, so getting into what I actually want to work on today is actually a complete overhaul to our setup for the Wither. So one big thing that I'm immediately want to go to craft is, there we go, is a muffle. I want a sound muffle. This is real important because it'll get rid of the sound of the exploding, which we've had to deal with a lot, but with this, it'll completely muffle the sound in that area. Get rid of that, very important. All right, a couple other things we need. So to actually set up the killing of the Wither, we're going to need, I'm pretty sure we already actually have a few auto placers, do we? We have 2. All right, we have 2. Let me actually fly down and see what we have downstairs right now. So we're going to use be using a mix of multiple things right here. We're not going to be using the Phantom Placer. So we're going to be using a mix of things right here. We're going to have the mechanical users down here doing the output of Soul Sand. This Ender chest has a ton in it. I think all of these, nope, not all of these are full. It's exporting these. All should be getting it. I'm going to just put the priority at 0 for all of these, just because it goes by highest number is what it exports to, but it's just not worth it. I'm not a huge fan of the Ender conduits, but it works better than anything else that I've played with so far. So all of these should be getting filled up. We might have to increase the Soul Sand productivity once this gets rocking, just because everything's going to be moving quite fast. So let's put this on always active. So we should, yep. Cool, so Soul Sand's always going to be dropping in right here. And then we actually can, instead of flying upstairs, we can come over right here. Also, let's check in on this thing right here. This has been running. I totally want to upgrade this to the biggest tier. Right now, this is a lot of the stuff we're getting. A bunch of different random stuff we don't get. Sponges, clay, alabaster, basalt, soul sand, which is cool. Some mossy stone, some obsidian. Nothing too amazing, but stuff that's there. Is that a creeper over there? That is a creeper over there. What you doing, buddy? Why did you spawn on my cable? Something else that we're going to want is one more auto placer. So let's see if we have the stuff. We do not have the stuff. What are we missing? Missing a basic coil. Cool. Grab one more auto placer. So we have our 3 to be putting out heads. Then we need, what redstone stuff do we have already? We do have some repeaters. Cool. I need 3 repeaters. I need a couple pieces of redstone just to give it a buffer. And then what I want is a timer. This cool thing right here. I don't think I have a clock, but we'll see. Oh, cool. So this thing requires no additional power. It will automatically, every so often, send out a redstone current, which is what we need. Let's also grab ourselves just some random building blocks. There we go. Phone's going off, trying to set up some stuff. Alright, so let's get the sound muffle down here. We'll go ahead and place that there. I'm fairly certain also, yeah, it just works in a specific area. But I'm hoping if we're away from it, it still muffles just all of the sound over here is what I feel like it does. All right, so with our cobblestone, we're gonna put that right there because you do need a buffer of up one area. So we're gonna put down our auto placers. Auto placer, auto placer. We also need a redstone torch so that way I can control these. So let's get one redstone torch. Fly back over here. So let's set the, oh, okay, no. You see, I didn't want to do that. Let's set these where they are all required by a pulse to send out. That just makes sure that the soul sand pops in, because we saw that with the phantom placer, it would come out too quickly. We also need a few more item conduits. Oh, nope, didn't want to do that. Also, you can see from my inventory where I was giving myself stuff, that was all in the creative world. Because it was just literally coming from having, okay, stuff up like this and just left clicking it would give it to me. It doesn't do that here. What did we need? Item conduits. We should have a few. Yeah, we have 12. Cool. Is there anything else we need? I don't believe there is anything else we need. So it should be ready. This is just going to set up the automation of it, but we are also going to be increasing productivity of wither skulls very much. So purple right here, this is all of our wither skulls. There are so many in here we've been grinding up, but we'll be able to get so many more. All right, so first things first is we're going to want this. Okay, that, okay, I guess that's how that works. We're going to get this connected up over here. I'm going to go into here, make sure this is extracting, make sure it's always active, always extracting. Going to come right here, make sure you are inserting. Cool. Possible fun. I don't know what the function upgrades are. I need to look into that some more. Have all 3 of these on insert. So these should start being filled without anything else. The first one gets filled first, right? And then the others are going to start being filled. I actually, just because of what I'm building with, I actually need to have these come in from the top. Why did you guys? Okay, well, all right. I love it when stuff doesn't go at all like it's supposed to. Oh, so we're gonna have you insert. I'm going to have you extract because I don't want it putting everything back in. We're going to have these go on top so that way I can put up my redstone repeaters next to it. I forgot about that. I forgot they were kind of important. There we are. Make sure we are inserting. Oh, and since I broke that, I need to make sure it's still... There isn't any in it right now, but I need to make sure it's always active. Always active. Cool. Alright, so that's going to take out all my wither skulls and be placing them in here. Cool. And then we can put this up. Put that like that. Then we'll take our redstone repeaters, our redstone, let's put those all in there. Our redstone, we're going to take one and just put it on 3 ticks, so just one is a little bit delayed. Then we're going to take our timer before we actually put that middle piece there. We're going to put our timer down. We're going to go in here and we're going to set it, so every 20 ticks is a second. So we're going to put this up to 60 ticks, so every 3 seconds it'll shoot a pulse out. Doesn't matter about anything, about time of day, anything like that. You'll see it because it'll light up as soon as the second passes. There it goes. You see the remaining time pop up, and then it's going to shoot out a signal. So we're going to make sure, I'm going to go ahead and manually load these up. Right now, they're all not going to be full at a given time, but over time, once we get this popping, it'll go real fast. So here we go. We're going to put this down right there, and we should see it begin to work. As soon as it fires it, there's our wither. The mechanical users throw out, that drops the heads, and there are withers down there dying. So let's go ahead and open up our storage chest right here, and we should start to see nether stars popping in. So 9, there we go. So as you can see, this is now working completely properly. We might even set this up where this X puts it over to here like an item conduit, just sends the items closer over here so that way I can get access them from over there. But now our wither killer is completely automatic. It's gonna kill them all. It's gonna be wonderful. The purple chest down here, as you can see, is very quickly running out. And then we'll head up to spawn and we'll start the second tier of this right here. So I'll throw all this stuff in there, all this stuff we don't currently need. So what we're going to be building, is called a garden cloche. I don't know what it is, but this thing. Sorry, I decided to die there. So for this, any type of of treated wood, an iron mechanical component, pretty easy to craft, just copper and that. So we're gonna get. How many do we want to do these? Let's do 5. So we're gonna get 5 of those. And then we need any type of glass and then treated wood. So how do we get treated wood? So just that, and how do we get an oil bucket? I didn't look too far into this part. We'll come back to that. Let's get the lantern. Lantern is pretty easy to craft. We need an iron plate. So an engineer's hammer, we do need this, so I might as well go ahead and craft it. And then we'll go ahead and get our iron plates. We're doing 5, so it takes 2 for each. So let's go ahead and get 10 of those. There we are, and then we should be able to go ahead and craft the lantern. There we. Oh, it crafts 3 for each one. Cool. So we only need to do 2 like that. That'll give us 6 lanterns, and then we just need our treated wood, because this is any type of glass. So just treated wood. There's just any type of plank wood, and it has to be crescent oil. Let me research how we get this type of oil. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have to craft a coke oven. Whatever. Okay, so this is a block of coal coke. This is a multi-tier structure that we're gonna have to craft to get this oil. All right, so it looks like we just need the coal brick. If I'm reading this correctly, we just need coal brick, and we need to do a 3x3x3 with it. So we basically need what? 9, 18, 27. So we need 27. How difficult is this to craft? Pretty easy, it looks like. What are we missing? Are we missing clay? We are missing clay. Let's get some clay. There we go. We got a ton of clay. All right, toss that in there. Coke brick. We need, what, 27? Okay, we only had 1 piece of sandstone, it looks like. That seems fair. That seems real fair. All right, sand. Can I borrow you for a second? There we are. 2 stacks of sandstone should be more than enough as soon as it as soon as it catches up with my clicking. As soon as it catches up with that. All right, there we go. Go brick. Grab that. Just need 27. I think we're going to do a little overkill, and that is fine. Where do we want to put this guy at? Where do we want to put this little oven at? We will set it over here in this new area for now. I will move it, though, just because I need it here fast. So we'll do that, and that. So we make a 3x3, and then we take the engineer's hammer, and we right-click it. There we go, the Coke oven. Perfect. So then we need to grab ourselves. So I was gonna reach in there, but I just come over here and grab a couple of things of blocks of coal. There we are, and then we'll throw this into the Coke oven. That's gonna start making up what we need. Oh, did not mean to do that. So let's go ahead. How are we not close enough? It's literally right there. Literally right there. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a bucket. We'll probably get a few of them because I think we'll need multiple. All right, so then. Oh no, not water. I want the oil. Or do we need? Is this like input? I don't know. It hasn't cooked anything yet. It takes it a few seconds to rock. But while that's cooking, there are a few other things we need to prep as well. We need ourselves some fluid pipes. Where are they at? Right there. Is it this? Yeah. So we need some fluid pipes, which is just a bunch of iron plates. So let's actually craft up a few more of those. Probably break my hammer actually. Oh no, yeah, that did quite a lot. So we'll get ourselves some just the fluid pipes. I'd say probably 32 should be fine, I would think. Then from there, what else do we need? We need some flux points to charge this stuff. We don't have any, so let's go ahead and craft up 5 flux points for this. Flux point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay, 4. Ran out of redstone block. That makes sense. We seriously. Oh, that's a 9x9 or a 3x3. I need a lot more redstone in my life. I really do. All right, so that's our 5 points that we need right there. Then from that, what else are we missing? We have seeds already. Nothing that we want to fertilize with. We'll put some bone meal in there just to help it out. The fluid pipes, and then you know what we need. We need a crate to hold the stuff. Then we need another crafter. So let's see if we. It's the tier 3 crafter. I like the Ender IO one better. Let's do crafter. I like this one much better. Do I have the stuff to make it though? I don't have the stuff to make it. Ugh. I need silicone, a zombie head, and solarium. Solarium. Let's go ahead and grab 2 of those. A zombie head. 2 pieces of silicone, and I don't remember what the third thing is. I'm fairly certain it's redstone. My keyboard is not wanting to work with me tonight. Grab that, throw that in there. Come over here to our Schleish and Splish. And yep, it was redstone. Cool. And then that should go real fast because I put the top tier capacitor in there. Boom, we got that. The Coke oven should be wrapping up production shortly. And we'll be able to take that, so we'll grab that. We will need another flux plug for that to have it charged, though. I'm sorry I'm just all over the place. I didn't want to prepare it. I didn't want to have stuff prepared too much. I hope you guys understand that or cool with that. And then we just need a couple of transfer stuff. 6 transfer plates should be enough, and we should have everything we need other than the treated oil. Oh wow, that was that? Did I misread something? Alright, so it looks like it just wasn't giving it enough time. It looks like that it takes a lot longer for the actual block, so that only gives me 500. So if I put it in there, I don't know how it outputs. Maybe it has to be a full 1,000 because that's how much it requires to be a full block. But over here, evidently it just takes real long for blocks to go through, so we're just gonna have to leave this running for a bit. So it turns out the time for that is gonna be like 8 minutes. So that's happening. I'm going to make something which is more or less just a quality of life upgrade for myself. This is just making a Wyvern core, 3 ender pearls, and then 4 draconium ingots over on this side, and then a dislocator in the middle. What do I have on this? I should totally put a flux plug on these, but it's fine. And this pedestal tier 2 low. Also, I didn't, one of my injectors was still basic because I didn't need it for my last thing. Now they're all 8 Wyvern tier. So this will give me the advanced dislocator, basically just gives me an easier teleporter. So as much time as it has been, this should have finished. Oh my gosh! Alright, so you right click it, then you go ahead and add fuel. It's going to take a lot of ender pearls. I believe each time you use it, it takes up one of them, so we might as well shift right click, or shift click totally works out. So we can actually add in a ton of different spawns with this. So let's come over here and add one in the bedroom. So let's do add new bedroom. There we go. Or no, did I do that wrong? Was it add new there? I don't know. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so we do add new bedroom, and then we hit commit. There we go. So then it puts me right there. Let's go ahead and slash spawn. And then we'll set another up looking this way. Oh, okay. Did not mean to right click and spawn. So I guess we shift right click, and then we add new spawn, commit. Cool. So then, when we have it on here, I'm trying to figure out how we change what we have. But anyways, it'll just take us to the bedroom. And then if we shift right click, we can take it to spawn, and then just shift right click back. Cool. So there we go. We have ourselves a little bit of an easier way of moving around. This block is finally finished up. There we go. Have ourselves a couple of buckets now. That took way too long, but we have it. All right, so now we can take this. We can get ourselves toss all that stuff in there. Open back up the... Oh my gosh, I need to get a new keyboard so badly. All right, the garden clutch, so we need the treated wood. Just any type of treated wood, guys. Just show me how to make the treated wood, guys. I don't know why this gotta be so difficult. There we go. I was about to say, if it doesn't work, I'm gonna be a little upset. Oil. I was hoping you'd put it in the crafting bench instead of right there, but I'll take it. So there we go. We get ourselves 16, actually, probably enough. We'll do an even 24, and now we should be able to totally craft the crap out of these. Cool. Toss that in there, toss that in there, that in there, and we should get 5. Boom! We have our 5 that we need. So now we can go ahead and start setting this up, and I can show this off to you. So we'll go ahead and we'll put these guys down 1, 2, 3. Ooh, we actually might need to space them out a little bit, which, well, if they're connected like that, I assume... I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Because I only tried a single one, not fully spread out like this. So on the top right here, we want to take our flux points, and we want to go ahead and put these on the top of these guys. These guys right here. Go ahead and put that just like that. Toss the other one away for now. So we'll go ahead and put these on our network. Maybe on our network. Why aren't they turning red? No, they're on my network. Maybe just a graphical glitch. Oh, yeah, there they go. There's just so much on this, I think. Sometimes it just loads a little slowly. Cool. So now with that, what we want to do next is we want to take our fluid pipes and we want to put in some water, which comes in the back right here. So we'll go ahead and link all of these pipes up. And then we'll do the piping off to this away, and over here we will have the water coming. Oh, what is the block I need? I'm missing a block. I can't remember what it is. We need a metal barrel is what it is. It's right here. So we need a metal barrel. We need, I don't think I have this. Okay, cool. Actually pretty easy to craft. Perfect. We'll throw that in there, and then we need some slab variants of it. There we go. We only need one of these. We don't need a ton of these, just one. There we go. And then we're actually going to grab some water eggs because I feel like I'll be able to use water eggs for this. If not, I'll need an actual bucket. So I'll put that right there. And then we'll go ahead. Cool. This totally works. So we can put those in there. We'll get our hammer. Pop those up to the top so that way it's plugged in. Then we're going to right click this with our engineer hammer. And then it should start to take water out. We should see it. It'll turn orange just like that. There we go. And then water should start to come out. As you can see, and all of these will start to get filled up with water. So a little bit of water at a time. So we're already pretty much where we need to be. I'm going to go ahead and throw in some other things real fast because I don't want this video to be too long, and I'll catch back up with you and explain what we did. Sweet, so our setup now, our water is coming out of our water barrel, which I'm going to fill up a lot more, or our metal barrel, which has water in it. So coming into all 5 of these are all set up for transfer pipes, which come out to this crate. Has a filter in there where only the Wither Skeleton Skull Essence is going to come through, and then it's going to build over there. That's leftover essence that I have. That's not anything we put in. So then we're going to right-click this guy. We're going to put in a piece of dirt. We have some fertilizer over here on the side, and then we are going to put in 1 seed. So you should see how quickly this thing grows. Yeah, right. That's pretty intense, isn't it? Grows it pretty fast. Not gonna lie. Very fast. I love it oh so much. Let's get that out of the way. Ooh, not that. But yeah, this thing grows stuff at incredible speeds. We can definitely make use of this and set up a lot more of these, which I probably will off camera. But then these, I just want to make sure stuff is feeding out. I don't think it might not be. I might be set up my transfer pipes. Yeah, everything's stuck in here. So my transfer pipes may be in the wrong place. They may go on the bottom. In my testing, I couldn't really figure out which side it went in. But we will play around with this thing. It sucked up. No, it just went there. Maybe it comes up. Oh, for some reason, it would only take flat transfer pipes to come out. I'm sure there's a better way to set this up. But this is what we have for now. So it comes out to the small storage crates. It drops down into here, where all the seeds will be held onto. Which is it's gonna craft up a ton of those seeds for us as this continues to work. It's gonna run out of water real fast, and then this is very quickly going to make, because look, there's so many coming in there, the crafter can't even keep up with it. It's gonna be intense, insane. Our wither killing is going to go through the roof at this point. So I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you did, make sure you leave me a comment down below, hit that like button, subscribe button. If you guys, it's kind of an idea I've had for another little series to pop up on the channel every so often. A lot shorter videos, about 8 minutes in Sky Factory on a new world, but they're called Sky Factory Guides, where I go through and I show how to do different things like the auto killing, auto wither killing from the very beginning, and a bunch of different stuff like that. Let me know your thoughts on that, because there are a ton of different subjects we can cover in those videos, and they can be very short and precise. So that way, you guys or anyone else who just needs the quick information, a quick guide for how to build something, like a multi-tier structure or anything like that. So let me know your thoughts on that in the comment section down below. And I will see you guys in the next one.